doesn't matter if you have a 9-to-5 job, if you're working part-time, or even if you have your own business. Everyone wants to make a little bit of extra cash, right? And it happens to be 2023, meaning you can make money without leaving your home, without going outside and cleaning some shit, and moreover, you can start using AI tools to help you with the job. So, although I'm not promising you to make $5,000 a day, like some people out there claim to know, I would give you 10 side hustles that you can do right now from your couch and with the help of AI. Hello, I'm Chalk and welcome back to the Assets Corner. Before we dive in, I will give you a side hustle rating system, meaning for each hustle, we will assign a time commitment score, the skills you need to score, and everything from 1 to 5, where 5 means the higher. For some reason, in Germany, 1 is the best. That's why the clarification that 5 is higher. And this will help you decide which side hustle fits you better. The first one is freelance writing. There are so many companies and individuals looking for content right now that this is a no-brainer. And if you cannot write, I'll show you how to do it in a sec. By freelance writing, I mean that you can write blog posts, you can have technical writing, like documentations, and you can also do creative content. The time commitment is 3, and this can vary depending on the project. The possible return is 4, since companies pay a lot for this. And the skills needed were always 4, but guess what? Nowadays it's just 2, because what you can do is to use ChatGPT. And that's the trick. Let's say there is a software company that writes you to want the documentation for them, and you have no idea how to do this. Easy. When the developers write the documentation to GitHub, you take that and paste it into ChatGPT and ask for write a nice documentation out of this, and boom, that's it. You will have to change it a little bit so that it makes sense, but it's actually pretty easy. So now you might think, okay, all good, but where do I get the job? And there are 2 ways. The first one is you open a profile into Fiverr or Upwork. That way people will find you. And secondly, you can approach content creators on Instagram, or you can go to companies directly. And for both of them, you can send them an example of what you want to give them. For example, let's say you want to write some content for a company software in the database space. You literally go to Google and type software companies in the DVS space, and then start screening there. There is even a shortcut. You can go to LinkedIn and filter for that. Again, just go to LinkedIn. In there, you can type technical writer, then a country, then remote, and then the contract. And that's it. I won't explain the same for every side hustle because it's always the same. You just have to change the type of job. However, maybe you're not into writing, but you are good with pictures and you have some online presence already. That leads you to the second side hustle, affiliate marketing. Here you can promote other people's products or services and earn commissions on any sales made through your affiliate link. This is pretty easy for people who already have a presence on social media, and if you do so, this is pretty rewarding. The time commitment is 1 because you don't have to do anything. Just copy and paste the links. The return score is 3 because it can be great, but it takes time to build this audience, and the skill needed are also 1. You actually don't need to do anything. I have a link in the description with the 29 best affiliate programs for beginners in 2023. But what if you don't know how to write and you don't have any online presence? We are just starting because the third side hustle is online tutoring. You can do something already, right? Maybe you can sing, maybe you're good in math, maybe you're a music producer, maybe you know about history, I don't know, whatever. You know how to do something already because otherwise you wouldn't be there, right? And even if you don't do anything, just read 3 books of something and now you can talk about that. And even if you don't like learning, you don't like reading, hey, you can speak a language. And there are people who are paying to improve their language skills. You got the idea? You can offer your services as an online tutor in whatever you can already. The time commitment is 4 because you have to be with the person. The return is 3 because in the beginning you have to be cheaper than the rest, but the skills needed are just 2. Can you speak? If yes, then you can teach your language. And by teaching your language, I mean speaking with the people in your language. It's called conversation training. If you cannot speak, you can teach how to communicate. This is such an easy side hustle, and I don't know why people don't do it. Apart from Fiverr and Upwork that I already showed, you can use Italki if you want to teach a language. I also recommend having a WordPress website with some content in there, and if you do that, it will look legit. There are many tutorials on how to use WordPress, so that's also pretty easy. Side hustle number 4, virtual assistant. This one is pretty easy too. Look, business and entrepreneurs, they need help with daily tasks. What you do is just answering responding emails, answer comments if the person is an influencer, schedule appointments, etc. The time commitment is 4 because you have to do the whole stuff. However, you can do the task in automatic pilot. The return are just 2, but the good thing is that everyone needs someone who does this. And the skills needed are 2, because guess what? With ChatGPT, you don't have to answer anything by yourself anymore. You have to see that it works. However, maybe you are good with your hands or have an artistic hobby. For that, I have the side hustle number 5, selling handmade products on Etsy. See that I say Etsy and not your own website. The reason I say Etsy is because they make it super easy to sell your stuff in there. And you can sell anything. People like everything. I have a friend who paints lines, like literally lines in a painting, and he charges $50 for those paintings. You can even print some stuff, put it on a t-shirt and sell it as clothes. Whatever. This is just easy. The time commitment is 4 because you have to make the product and then you have to manage the store, send the products, etc. The returns are 4 if your products are nice and they have a huge value. And the skill needs are just 2. And now you say, what? Let me tell you something. Do you know Midjourney? You can literally write, imagine a super nice sketch, buy a t-shirt for $50, print it on it and sell it for 30, and that's it. And guess what's the next side hustle? Side hustle number 6, start a YouTube channel. I won't lie to you. Starting a YouTube channel is not easy and it takes a lot of time until the point you can profit from it. However, sometimes you get there, you can earn a lot from it. Even if you're sleeping, you can use affiliate links, you can sell stuff, you can get money from the ads. There's so many ways to make money out of YouTube, even within a small community. If there is something you can do and you're passionate about that, YouTube is a pretty nice portal. Imagine for a moment, you don't pay anything for it and you're getting in front of thousands of people for free. That's powerful. The time commitment is 4 out of 5, depending on how you're making your videos. My videos take around 10 hours to make them. The return is 5 out of 5. Even with 100 subscribers, you can get a lot of money from different ways. And the skills needed are 3 out of 5. Yeah, you have to write the script, film, edit, come up with a new idea always. But first, you can get a lot of help from ChatGPT. Because although the scripts from there are pretty bad, it's pretty helpful for the research. And secondly, those are the skills that you are learning and you can sell. For example, a friend of mine is a teacher in a school and they needed a 1-minute video for the promo that they were doing. And since I have 2 YouTube channels, she asked me if I wanted to do the video. They had a budget of $1,000 and yeah, I had to do everything, but it was a lot of fun. It was on a Saturday and it was $1,000 that I had in one Saturday that I wasn't expecting. So if you are passionate about something, think about starting a YouTube channel. Side hustle number 7, drop shipping. This is a cheat code, okay? You can sell products that you don't even have. So how do I do it? You import articles from a cheaper country to a drop shipping fulfiller like Amazon FBA. That's the keyword, look for it. And that's it. The time commitment is 3 out of 5. You don't have to do much, but there is a management time you'll need to invest. The possible return is 4 out of 5. If you pick the right product, you will be making a lot of money. And the skill needed are just 2. The only thing you will have to care of is the marketing. But again, ChatGPT can help you with that. A good friend of mine from the UK, probably watching this video, is living right now in Thailand and is literally living out of this. He works between 1 and 2 hours per day, but with that, he makes sure that everything is fine. But let's say you like taking pictures. We go to the side hustle number 8, stock photography. This is also a no-brainer. You can take pictures, upload them, and sell them. I have in the description a couple of recommendations on how to do this. The time commitment is 2. You have to take the pictures and then edit them a bit. The returns are pretty low, 1, and the skill needed are also low, 2. But however, I'm putting this side hustle here because this is a side gig that you can combine with others. When you are traveling, you can take a couple of pictures the same way you always do, then just edit 5 to 10 and upload them and forget about them. With time, you can see that you can get money out of this. Side hustle number 9, web programming. I studied computer science and I can program pretty well. However, after my degree, I understood that I don't have to program to be a web developer. The way to do it is to create 3 to 4 websites with WordPress and you can use them as a portfolio. Then you can create a profile on Upwork and Fiverr and put your portfolio there. The cool thing about WordPress is that you don't need to know much. If you give yourself a weekend, you learn everything you need to know to create pretty nice websites. The time commitment is 4 because it can get a little bit messy when the customers want to change the stuff. The returns are very high, at least 4 out of 5. If you have the experience, you can charge like $150 per hour. And the skills needed are free because it is easy. You just have to learn a little bit of something. However, if you are already an expert on something, you can go a little bit farther with the side hustle number 10, online coaching or consulting. This is more for people with experience in the field. For example, maybe you have been working as a salesperson and you know how to increase the sales in an organization. If that's the case, you can reach to the company through LinkedIn, the way I already showed you, and reach out to the companies. However, I put 10 platforms in the description you can use for start being a consultant. The time commitment is 5 out of 5 because you have to spend a lot of time with the customer. However, since you get paid per time, the returns are also 5 out of 5. When I was working as a consultant full time, I was charging 1.2k per day. However, the skills are also 5 out of 5 because people will know that you are bullshitting. But hey, as I say, if you are a pro already, go for it. As I always say, never give up and keep trying to be the best version of yourself. Check out.